All right, hello, folks. Sorry for the little delay there. We had a little short bit of technical difficulties, but got them worked out. So we want to thank everybody for watching or tuning in as I try to get a long achievement that I've been working on, and that is unlocking the infamous Black Sky Camo. I have solar. I've been working on Black Sky for quite some time now, and we're finally close. I'm on the last gun. I need one more headshot and then finish the last Neon Tiger challenge, and then we should unlock it. So barring any just major failures tonight, we should definitely see some Black Sky. So I am, of course, the Big White Angus. Also joining us to help me out and provide some much needed backup here is the one and only Tasty Nades.
Hello, Poppets. I am the one and only Tasty Nades. I will be joining us today, providing some reinforcements and backup to the Big White Angus. Lofty goal, get a nuke. Probable goal, get Black Sky.
Yes, so here we are. I'm working on, of course, the Hornet's the last classic weapon I need. Need one more headshot, then finish the Neon Tiger, and we should be all set and ready to go, ready to roll with some Black Sky. Like I say again, as long as I don't just epically fail.
So while we're starting this up, let's tell the folks your background and some Call of Duty gameplay here, Angus. Is this the first game that you've been known to do the challenges, or is this a common theme?
Oh, it is absolutely a common theme in almost every Call of Duty I've ever played. I have always went for as many of the challenges as I could get. So obviously I was able to unlock Solar Camo in the last game that it appeared in. To be honest, I don't recall exactly which one that was, but I did get the Solar Camo. I suffered through all the bad guns, all of the tough challenges, you know, that you really have to work through to get it. So some of them have really been bad. You know, one of the ones I really struggled with in Infinite Warfare was with the submachine guns. Hopefully they patched it by now. The submachine guns was one of the first set of weapons that I worked on. So you know, hopefully they patch it now. But I really struggled with getting the sliding kills for the SMGs. Those were really tough to do. You know what the worst part of it was that I would slide, I'd get the kill, it would give me the low blow medal, which is for a sliding kill, but it would not count towards the challenge. It was very frustrating, but I was able to work through all those and eventually make my way here. So here starting out, I'm gonna rock a game or two with the MV4 just to get my fingers nice and warmed up, get them ready for when I really go for the Black Sky here coming up. Found a guy there with his back to me. Those are my favorite kills to get. They're obviously the easiest.
Oh man.
So starting off strong here, 3-0. Let's hope that momentum carries on once I get to the Hornet. Got somebody pushing in the back. Did not get him. That broke my death cherry there. Probably going to see a lot of them, especially once I start hitting the Black Sky.
Ah, you guys are pushing in the middle of the main room very hard.
So Tasty, do you have any strategies that you like to use on this particular map here?
I am more of a run and gun style of guy myself. I will say that the primary room, I'm a solid goose egg and 3 right now. So I'm having a fantastic start to this game. The center room is definitely something, the kind of the hot spot for this map. I don't like to be in the middle of all that action, primarily because, simply put, I suck at this game in every way. So I'm more of a go around the edges of the map with a silencer, get behind them kind of guy myself.
That's definitely a common strategy. I myself try to stay around the edges of the map. I'll duck into the middle every once in a while when I feel like my teammates are just absolutely feeding them kills, just to do my best to try to stop the bleeding on that one. Of course, it
Oh
doesn't
man.
always go as planned. Sometimes you just end up adding to the bleeding yourself. But hey, you know, you got to take risk.
So you gotta push at him from all angles, or else they'll
Right.
just.
Now,
All
I
right.
got really
Head
nervous
of it.
there with shooting at dead bodies. You'll see that a lot from me. Anytime I start to get nervous, my aim and accuracy goes just down to the floor and maybe even to the basement. I mean, it absolutely plummets. Hopefully, though, after these first couple games with the MV4, I'll get a little confidence. I'll get a little bit of flexibility in my thumbs there. You know, we'll work them out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and bust out the claw right now. Got a guy camping in the corner. He was no problem. Do you have a favorite rig weapon here, or payload as they're called in this game? There, Tasty.
Unfortunately, Angus, I wouldn't say that I have an outright favorite. I just mix it up depending on my mood and my current ability to play the game on that given day. I like the camo. I've done well with the camo just because it fits in very well with my primary strategy of getting around them.
Yeah,
Besides that,
I can definitely attest to you changing it up. For any of you COD gamers out there, you may have suffered through a recent issue they had where you were not able to play partied up with anyone. It lasted maybe a little over a week, much longer than it should have. And so to that, the Angus and Tasty were not able to go in co-op mode here on the multiplayer. So unfortunately, we did get split up occasionally just by the matchmaking system when we were able to trick it into getting us in the same lobby. So every game it seemed like Tasty would just change his rig. I never knew which one was him. It was very confusing.
you know, I wasn't going to do this. I was going to let it go. You know, but now that you kind of brought it to the forefront, if you will, I think it needs to be addressed. You hinted that there was a bug in the game where people couldn't party up. Most of us would get the status code Elvira, which was a good song, by the way. But that was ridiculous. Okay, this game took them over a week to fix a bug that is most prominent to where you can't party up with. The whole point of Xbox Live is to socialize now. Many of us are lone wolves, including myself, but we always have those one or two people we want to play with. And the only thing that makes this game good for me is partying up and having fun. And if you can't party up, it's ridiculous. And especially in my case, where your partner, aka the Big White Angus, is really good at this game, and you aren't. And it's just it's what's the word I'm looking for? Blank fest. Trying to keep it as PG as possible.
Sure.
An
I think
fest.
we all get the picture.
It was ridiculous. There is no way when you have that kind of bug. I work in software development. That kind of bug should be the top of your backlog, top priority, full teams on. It should not have taken over a week. It was bullshit.
Well,
Sorry.
I could not agree with you more on that one. You know, you definitely want to be able to play with your friends above all. I really don't understand why it took a week, but you know, obviously I'm not involved with development in the game, even though I wish I was. I feel like maybe I could have got it fixed for everybody a little bit sooner, you know?
Gosh.
But we suffered through it. They finally did get it patched, which was relieving to all COD gamers. Oh,
It was ridiculous.
Got a real bloodbath
There's no
there
excuse.
in the middle room. For anybody who's watching, you will see me check the scoreboard quite a bit. I do like to see where I'm at, especially in relation to the Tasty Nades. Me and him always have a competition of who's going to be the number one, who's going to be the number two on the leaderboards.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to finish probably at the very bottom of this one, number 5.
And you may also see the scoreboard pop up and down very quickly. Anytime you see that, that's me just having nothing but pure frustration, and that's my way of kind of calming myself, centering myself back down before I just have an absolute blow up.
Oh man, I had a rough game. That dude had 18 assists. Oh my god.
That was definitely a close game. So, of course, the Angus finished at the top with 26 and 11. For those of you who don't know, Tasty Dade's gamer tag is Stiffmeister Bomb. So he finished second to last. Actually went negative there, Tasty.
Yeah.
Gonna have to really get in the game.
Contact. I'm gonna dedicate this next game to the MLG champions of Call of Duty. Call of Duty World League champions, Optic Gaming, and my idol in that regards, Scump. The King Scump. The one and only Scump. Best player in Call of Duty. Scump. That was a very interesting World Series we had there. We had Envy was giving Optic a run for their money there at the last series. I didn't watch as much of it as I wanted to, but I saw Optic Gaming that they definitely got ripped in some search and destroy. Envy had their number, but the results were the results, and they ended up coming back. Optic, of course. And they were able to win it all, able to break their 7th place curse, and just absolutely take home the trophy. So it is another thing but affirmation. Okay, go ahead.
I hate to interrupt you there, Tasty, but as we get back to talking about some of these challenges, as you can see, I've also been working towards getting the solar rig challenges. I've got 4 of the 6 diamond, including the warfighter here. And as I've just been spinning him around, I really got distracted by his diamond-plated ass cheeks right here. It's very nice on the warfighter. I really haven't checked him out on the other ones, but definitely, I think the warfighter's looking pretty good here.
You know, I just want to say that I was in the middle of ramping up my favorite MLG team. That's been a long time coming in regards to being a champion, and you want to interrupt that rant to tell me that your rig had diamond plated ass cheeks.
Well, I really can't help it. You know, I do apologize. It was pure jealousy. I really was rooting for E United, but obviously Optic took it in the end.
Huh. E United, very overrated. And as always, you can see we're joining a game where we're getting demolished. It's not fair to us.
So, alright, so now I'll switch. We'll start working towards this black sky here. With the pistols, I like to run a Kimbo with them. Who really needs to aim? You know, I've always been a hipfire monster. So, I'll stick with the Akimbos here. Definitely want to try to stay away from any long-range battles, especially with the Akimbos. You just won't win them. Still looking for my one headshot I need to unlock the last challenge. There it is. Just got the one headshot.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, I got popped right there.
Oh man, I got hit with a drone. I hate drones.
On the support. You've got to back me up.
They had a drone, and I don't have blind eye. I'm not stepping into that.
Oh, there we go. Another headshot. Even though it doesn't really matter at this point. Now I'm really looking to get 3 kills without dying. I've got the first and the second there. Got to be careful. Third, got to watch my back. Oh, here they come. Ah, there's one. So hopefully that should have counted towards the progress.
OG50, I got a feeling he's pretty good.
He's not better than me. That definitely took a bad route there. Probably should have tried to stay behind cover a little bit more. Was an easy duck out there, ready to be popped.
Ain't nothing like popping some ducks.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
So
Ooh,
as you can tell,
3 and 22.
I really like to keep moving, especially when I'm using pistols and especially with akimbo. You definitely don't want to linger too long. To the same extent, you know, you don't want to get in any long range battles, as I've already mentioned. You want to stay away from those. Try to keep it some close quarters combat, a little CQC.
Oh man.
Sorry about that, Tasty. I saw you heading in there. I didn't have the weapons with the range. Kind of had to feed you to the wolves on that one. I do apologize.
It's alright. Oh man, I was getting chased by a spider monkey. I had to just run in there without being able to shoot. I hate that.
Ah, got caught in a 2-on-1 situation. That middle room is once again an absolute bloodbath. You can always count on action in that room on this map. Oh, I got killed with the new shotguns. They resemble the models in the older games. Stiffy was a big fan of the models, or sorry, Tasty Nades, and I just got killed by a version of it called the Mule.
The mules will get you.
Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Oh, Tasty took me on that one. Just by 25 points, but I, of course, had the better KD.
Mission failure, and I require a
Look at that dude's armor. Look at OG50. I'd say he might have your diamond-plated ass cheeks on lock.
That I haven't seen them yet, so maybe that could be the solar version. I'm not sure. So let's check out our challenge progress here. Yes, so we did finish the zebra. We got the headshot we needed. Working on now 3 enemies. Kill 3 enemies without dying 20 times. We actually got 3 of them in that one match. So that's a very good start. Definitely a good sign here that we should be headed towards some black sky.
LZ confirmed.
So while we're about to play Terminal, an old map. Speaking of older style of maps, what about the new Call of Duty coming out? What's your thoughts on that, Angus? The new Call of Duty going back to an older style of play, and it's kind of throwing out some hints of some Battlefield there, where maybe your health doesn't regenerate. So maybe you have a medic class, some more realistic elements to that than your typical Call of Duty game. Thoughts?
That is definitely possible. It'll be interesting to see all the things that they implement. I for one am excited about the new game. Being an older gamer, it is sometimes hard for me to keep up with all these pinballs bouncing around with their jetpacks. You know, they're off of walls, off of the ceiling, off of the floor. I mean, it's like the old Jordan and Bird McDonald's commercials where they're playing horse and they're just bouncing off everything. So I'm definitely interested to get back to a little bit of a slower gameplay and see how it works out.
I mean, I guess one could say that these people are oftentimes to the window and to the wall.
It could be. Until well, we'll just stop right there, but...
No, continue. Please, let's explore this metaphor
I got
a little further.
absolutely destroyed there by the RVNs.
Oh, I got him.
Those things in close quarters are definitely mean. It just takes one punch. It's like a Mike Tyson punch, and they're gone.
Watch the middle hall.
I'm heading back into plane. Ooh, he's still in the plane with those RVNs. He is nasty.
I think Sniper Gang got him.
He's got some good strats with that RVN of staying in the plane. Definitely keeps it close quarters, which is what you really need to do. So do you have any strategies or anything in particular you like to do on this map, Tasty?
Oh man, this map I have played since it first came out. I love that plane, but I kind of with any map, I try and do my best to play to their style, which for better or worse. So in this case, ooh, nice lag, some lag. Oh yes, yes. Angus, are you lagging or is it just me?
I am not. I believe it could be just you and your poor connection. Sorry.
Hmm.
Enemy scarab active.
Just as an FYI, looks
All
like
right.
the plane is clear for now.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of looking at their spawn right now. But back to my original Burger Town. Back to my original strats here. I just kind of play to them. As always, I like to get behind them. So whether that's in the plane or kind of sitting on their spawn, right or wrong, it's what I like to do. Don't judge me.
Hey, if it's in the game, it's a viable strat in my opinion. And you know, we could see some strats in the new Call of Duty World War II as far as camping goes. Especially, you tend to see that with a slower gameplay. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. Maybe they'll implement some perks or something similar to try to curb some of that. But we'll see.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
As a famous man once said, if it's in the game, it's in the game.
That's true. They put it in the game for you to use it, so I say go for it.
Looks like they're going to be spawning back escalators. Or I'm sorry, back.
I'm gonna go check out this plane. Oh! I got hit with an EMP grenade. About took me out.
We're in the lead.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get behind them here. Took the long way around, the scenic route, if you will. And I get hit with another EMP grenade. Man, they are just throwing them things like they're potatoes. I'm having trouble finding anybody. They must really be camping hard somewhere. Either that or I'm just on a bad rotation. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's that RVN guy. Mike Tyson me again. Hit me with the Evander
Tolkien.
Holyfield that time.
He is hitting you like something fierce.
Gosh.
He's hitting you with his best shot.
I mean, being from Louisville, he just got me again. I can't get away from him. He's all over the map. He almost got me again. There, right outside the plane. Luckily, I got him on the ramp. But man, that was a close call. My butt cheeks clenched really tight on that one.
Couldn't fit a toothpick in it. There's a bunch of them in the hall.
Once again, I got hit with more EMP grenades. They are really launching them babies. To be honest, I'm not sure that I've had one stretch of 3 kills without dying yet this match. If I have, I really haven't paid that much attention. Ugh. And I got that one stolen from me. Classic assist.
Support is active. You're halfway there. Keep it up.
Oh.
Oh, I just got owned.
Alright, now
good
that I've
God
died
almighty.
and reset my streak, I'll definitely bust out the claw here. Oh, and that was bad. That was absolutely embarrassing. Couldn't even get a kill. Couldn't find anybody. Again, that's another reason that the Angus is definitely looking forward to some World War II gameplay. Just got erased as well. Absolutely evaporated.
All over the plane and the maintenance, folks.
That was also embarrassing. Those two guys used me like a dish rag.
I've used a couple in my day.
Oh. Now instead of getting on a kill streak, I'm currently on a death streak. I've got to get rolling. One thing I do like to do in this map, which I didn't get to do it because I actually just died, didn't even make it, but is to run across that top part of the wall, kind of make my way around that bend in front of what used to be Burger Town. I really don't know what they call it in this one. I think it's some kind of coffee shop or something.
Sniper back there, Angus. Sorry.
Oh, alright, I think I just got my first 3-kill streak right there. Much needed. As you can tell, I kept dipping back behind metal detectors here to keep it, again, try to keep it close quarters. You really have to do that with the Akimbos. You're not going to win many ranged fights against an assault rifle or an SMG. They definitely have the accuracy.
Angus, you took that kill from me.
I was gonna say he must have been weak. I don't even know if I got him with more than one bullet. I think I caught him in the ankle too, maybe his pinky toe.
Friendly Scarab active.
I have no idea where they're at right now. Probably gonna be behind me at escalators if I had to guess, and I'm wrong. Oh.
Oh, he got me. What a boss. He got behind
Really
me whenever I
struggling
was
here.
calling him my scarab and teabagged me.
Oh, you got hit with a tea bag. That's dirty. Hopefully it wasn't a dirty bag.
I don't think he showered. It didn't smell like it. Middle bookstore.
I can remember in our Halo 3 days, we invented the classic dip and go, as we called it. Just one quick tea bag and then take off to the next guy.
I just feel like I have two attackers at all times in this,
I know.
this game.
I'm just getting murked right now. These Akimbos are not working. I'm really getting just hammered here. But hey, we're going to win this match. So that's a bonus.
And as always, I've placed above Angus, and I went positive.
I
with
wouldn't
more
say
assists.
always, but you did this time. So you did get the. You actually went positive, had a decent game. I went negative. I had a really rough go right there. But it's on to the next match. You know, you can't stay there just dwindling on what happened in the previous match. You got to move on to the next one. Keep pushing. Especially with some of these challenges. Some of these challenges you just have to grind it out. And you're going to fail. You know, you're not always going to get it. So you have to grind them out and just stick with it. Let's see if I got any progress on that one. And I did get one.
Leaderboard here. We have the Big D.
You do have the Big D 2003. It kind of rhymes.
That's what I
to be honest, I kind of like it. It's always interesting to see some of the gamer tags. Some of the people are very creative with what they come up with. I give them a lot of props.
See down there, got Sir Snipe X44. I actually graduated with him.
I don't think you did.
Me and him were best buds at Math 101 together.
Oh, nice. Were y'all on the debate team together?
Well, we were on the master debate team.
I see.
That was not me watching Facebook videos whenever the lobby was loading. That was not what it was.
You gotta stay focused. I'm not gonna be able to complete this without your support.
Team Deathmatch.
Alright, I'll bring out my RPR Bazozukus.
Even though, is that the one where you get bonus damage in the crotch?
Oh, yes, that's why I bought it.
I think that has to be one of the greatest perks on a weapon, is the bonus damage to the crotch.
Gives all new meaning to headshots, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, of course. Headshots at kneecaps. This guy was really running away. He was scared. I would say he was scared of my Kimbo abilities, but I did have 2 teammates behind me, so that probably tended to scare him more than my Kimbos. Alright, just got... Luckily I got one more of my towards my challenge there, 3 kills without dying. So we are getting close.
I don't know which side they're going to be on.
There's definitely some over here on the street. Oh, K Lucky Kyle just came and helped me out. Now it's bad enough I get hit with the RVNs. Now I get a guy literally punch me with his fist in true Mike Tyson fashion. I just cannot get away from these boxers. You know, it must be people getting hyped up over the McGregor-Mayweather fight.
Speak of the devil. I am Conor McGregor all the way. Conor McGregor is going to beat Floyd Mayweather.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. I'm actually leaning towards Mayweather. I don't see any scenario where McGregor comes out the winner. I think he's a little out of his element in a true stand-up boxing match against one of the best, if not the best, defensive boxer ever in history.
AKA one of the biggest sissy boxers ever to walk this earth.
Some people might look at it that way, but you can't knock out what you can't punch, and he is definitely the greatest defensive boxer that I've ever seen.
True that, but as true as it may be, I still do not like Floyd Mayweather. I think he's we're not going to get into it. Some of our fans may like Floyd Mayweather.
To be fair, I don't like Mayweather either. I'm just talking about who I really think is going to come out the victor. I think Mayweather is going to push him the distance in the fight. I think he's going to drag it out and win by decision. But that's my 2017 prediction there on McGregor Mayweather. My fight right now is with these 3 kills without dying. It's so frustrating when I constantly get 2 and just cannot get the 3rd. But again,
there's 3 in the tunnel.
As I spoke before, you oftentimes with these challenges just have to grind them out. You know, sometimes it's very, very grueling. It can be very difficult.
Oh my God, I run into 2 or 3 of them every time.
Well, I wish you would let me know where. Oh, all right. Gosh, I'm losing count. I don't know if that was 2 or 3. I think it might have been 3. Let's go ahead and pull out the claw here. See if we can do any damage.
Middle tunnel.
Got one. Looking for a second. Nope, nope. Checking my 6.
Just one that I saw.
One in the barn. Got him. Got another one.
Middle tunnel again. This dude is HBR Gemini's. Eyes making me lose my mind. I've had enough. Had enough. It's a mess.
Those Geminis can be pretty nasty if you know how to use them. I'm going to go ahead and bounce up top here. In the old candy stand, as I like to call it. Let's see if I can get a couple more kills. There's 2, unless the first one was an assist. I don't remember. I'm too nervous. I call this the candy shop. It's got these old school gumball dispensers here.
Jumping up in the middle.
I'm all about some nostalgia. I got one more. Ooh, a rewind. I think that was my teammate though. Scared the crap out of me. Gonna try to keep camping this top till I can maybe get one more. Oh, there he is. Got him. That's definitely at least 3. Oh, the robot got me. The Toll King. He's not using the RVNs this match. Guy spawned into weapon fire right there. I tend to find myself having some really bad luck with spawns. I can't really tell if it's bad luck or if the spawns are just that bad. Do you have any opinion on that, Tasty?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say with some hard evidence that the spawns just absolutely suck in this game. They really sucked in every Call of Duty game and really every shooter game. Seems like spawns are never a focal point within the development process. But as always, it seems like it gets worse and worse, or maybe I just get worse and worse in skills and abilities.
I'll choose not to comment on that one, and let's just go with the spawn system sucking. Right now, I'm on an absolute tear. That's either number 5, maybe even number 6. Could have got 2 of my 3 kills without dying in 1 life, but definitely got 1 more. So we're getting close to the halfway mark of finishing the Black Sky Challenge. Very, very close. So I've been hoarding some double XP tokens that they recently put in the game, because you definitely want to have one when you unlock Black Sky. I don't know the exact amount, but I'm pretty sure it's a significant hit as far as XP. You can get a pretty good boost if you double it up.
Oh, 2 in the tunnel. I got double teamed.
I got
as
one
always,
of them.
It's to be expected.
I could not get the second. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bust out the claw for the second time this match. Worked good the first time. Might hold up. Oh, I missed that guy. Ooh, somebody got him with a Trinity, I believe. I shut down that robot.
And you took my kill.
Oh, and I got the second one. Gonna give the good salute there for a good game. Now we see the real typical format on the scoreboard, which is myself, the Big White Angus up top. 26 and 12, 2.17 KD ratio. Very respectable, especially considering the fact that I'm using akimbo pistols. Tasty Nades, aka Stiffmeister Bomb, finished there with 22 and 16. It's respectable KD, not quite where I'd like it to be, but you know, for myself. But if you respect that, Tasty, then that's good enough for me.
I just can't wait till the new game comes out, and that's when I'm gonna hit that MLG circuit.
I can't either.
That's my chance.
And for anybody out there who's watching, the what am I trying to think of? The beta comes out September 1st. So if you haven't pre-ordered, you definitely want to go ahead and pre-order, and so you can get access to the beta.
Do you think that the BlueBall reviews, the one and only, the Tasty Nades and the Big White Angus, of course we always order the pre-order the Call of Duty games. Do you think we're going to be streaming it?
Oh, absolutely. Definitely keep an eye out on our Facebook, on our Instagram for notices of when we'll be streaming. We'll definitely be streaming September 1st as soon as we can to get some early looks at the multiplayer. I, for one, am definitely excited about it.
The UNSA counts on us. Do not let me down.
Shatish, call freedom.
Team Deathmatch.
We're gonna try our hand at sniping again.
Oh, I'm trying to punch you here while we're waiting on the match to begin. Just can't reach you. Oh, now you're gonna lay down on me. That's fine. Real cute.
Strats, if it's in the game, it's in the game.
So here we are at Terminal once again. It is one of my all-time favorite maps. Always love some good Terminal. Do you have a favorite map of all time there, Tasty? Of all the Call of Duties you've ever played?
Ooh. Out of all the Call of Duties?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shoot, buddy. Put me on the spot here.
Absolutely. I've got an answer waiting for when you ask me back. Otherwise, I would have never asked the question.
I feel like I know what yours is. I feel like yours is gonna be a Modern Warfare 2 map, but oh god, shit. Oh man, I like Terminal. I'd say my favorite Call of Duty ever was Call of Duty 4, not the remastered one where everybody's all they do is snipe and stupid. But I don't know about the original Call of Duty 4 with the original strats back in the day. I don't really know. I'd have to think about it and give it some careful consideration. But
just
what
just
about
stole
you,
two
Angus?
just stole 2 kills there from Tasty Nades for anybody who is watching, by the way.
That's the norm usually.
My favorite map ever on Call of Duty has to be a classic. I hate to go cliche, but it's definitely Nuketown, and not so much the remakes that they did of Nuketown, but the original Nuketown itself. It was always a bloodbath, and I loved every minute of it.
Friendly Scarab active.
Nuketown was a doozy. It was close quarters. It was chaos.
Yes,
I
but
remember there was one game.
Sorry, go ahead.
There was one game where there was a glitch in the game, and there was like a ground war Nuketown. There was like 18 people on Nuketown. It was insanely crazy fun.
That sounds like a true war. Now it was kind of tight as far as space goes, you know, but it had enough room. It wasn't as tight as my most hated map in Call of Duty history, which is Rust. Rust was absolutely atrocious. It was no fun at all. I mean, you would spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, and the map was just so small. I really don't know what they were thinking with that map. I mean, no sooner would
Rust
you
was a
spawn
good
and
map.
take 2 steps that you were just getting laid to waste. I mean, everybody's got their opinions. Obviously, that one's just mine, but I did not like Rust. Rust was too small. You know, I know a lot of people like to get up top, where you could climb the I don't know what that was in the middle, some kind of conveyor belt or crane or something like that.
Mount Everest, as I like to call it.
Yes, but it was very. Yeah, God, it was just too chaotic. I mean, you had no chance of keeping up unless you happened to get in a good spawn rotation. So I'm really starting to get in the groove here. I think I've probably had at least a couple more 3 kills without dying. If all goes well, the next few games, we should have some black sky to look at. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't get any credit from Tasty or from any of my other friends that I game with on a regular basis for any of these major challenges or achievements that I get, such as the solar camo or the black sky camo in any of the games that I've ever played as far as getting the challenges. You know, even oh, I just got wasted there. Even the other challenges, such as for the rigs, for the equipment, you know, all challenges in the game, I tend to go for, and just never really getting recognition for it. But in my opinion, I believe this is quite the major achievement.
I would disagree.
See, you're getting me mad now, Tasty, and I'm just going off on these kids.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
I'm maintaining a nice pace for I'm not the best sniper, so for me to be doing this, I'm quite proud of myself.
Oh, you're hitting the sniper again, huh? The sniper
Yes,
has
sir.
always been my weakest weapon class. I definitely struggled with it here on Infinite Warfare. Not as much as in some of the other games. The sniping in this one was actually easier than some of the older games. Some of the older games was very tough in terms of sniping. You had to be extremely accurate, which I am not. I am more of the spray and pray type. Oh, bunch of them top escalators. The- One problem
Dang
about
it.
playing with a bunch of randoms too is you just don't have any communication. I think good communication is very solid. It is much needed in order to have success in these games, as we can see with the MLG players. For anyone who's ever watched some of their competitions and listened into their communication, it's nuts. I don't know how they understand anything. Everybody's talking at the same time. I really couldn't pick out any single word whenever I listened to them.
The enemy launched a counter UAV.
We got one guy going back, metal detectors here. Not sure where he's headed. Oh, I think I lost him. Oh no, he's way back here. I got him. He's down. Oop.
I just see him spawn right in front of me. Goodness gracious.
I paid the ultimate price for chasing him down. I did not realize the game was that close. Wow,
I like to finish dead last.
Look at Tasty down there on the very bottom with 11 and 8. 11 and 25 above you actually beat you. How could you possibly let that happen?
If you won 11 and 25, I will gladly switch places with him.
Oh, that is definitely another problem with some of these random people you get paired up with. You definitely have to try to put your backpacks on. That ended up being a very close game. All right, let's see where we're at here with our Black Sky progress. Should be pretty close. Yes, we have 14 out of 20. Only need 6 more. So we are definitely within striking distance.
We have target confirmation.
Actually getting it a little faster than I anticipated here. Looks like we're about 45 minutes in. So definitely rolling strong. I tell you, with some of the weapons that I have went through in getting them gold in order to get everything diamond and solar, it was not always this easy. Some of them were very much a struggle. So speaking of weapons, Tasty, do you have a favorite weapon that you prefer on here? I know, again, you like to switch it up based on map and scenario. But do you have a favorite?
Yes. The RPR. Best gun in the game. It's a SMG. You can go long range assault rifle mode or SMG fast paced frantic running around mode. It fits my style perfectly. It's an amazing gun. Not a ton of recoil. It's just amazing.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear it.
On the last game, my favorite gun was the Razorback. Oh God, now that gun was the best gun in the game.
The Razorback was pretty mean. I do recall that weapon. Thanks for having my back there, Tasty. That right
Yes,
there
sir.
is perfect proof of where good teammates come in, how they can support you. Even though I died immediately after, he still gave me a chance by getting the guy over on the ridge. We got one guy on top of the plane in the middle. Ooh, he come down to chase me down. That was just rude on his part. He didn't have to do that. I actually ran away from him and he chased me down. I mean, that's just rude. We've got a guy going in the middle from side door trying to get him. He's just fast. I got him. Got more guys in the middle. So Tasty Nades and I, we have played together for a very long time. We tend to come up with our own call outs for sections of the map. So sometimes they may be generic, sometimes they may be specific, sometimes they may be off the wall. It just would not make sense to anyone else but us. But we do have some of our own call-outs that we like to make.
We've lost the lead. Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
We've had a couple good ones throughout the years.
Oh, of course.
Ah, damn it! I ran out. I was so close to getting a sentry gun, one away, and I was out of ammo. Ah. Yeah, we've had a couple of them here. I want to say my favorite one. It may be inappropriate, but Anal Alley. That was my favorite call out we came up with.
We also had the Flesh Tunnel, one of the older games.
Oh yes, no, that was a close second.
I was just getting, I'd run one direction, start getting pelted, so I'd run away, I'd run another direction, start getting pelted. I just couldn't get away from it there.
Notice Tasty's leading the charge here.
Of course.
Enemy scorchers, take cover.
Oh gosh, he come out of nowhere. Come
Like
out
an
of nowhere
RKO.
like an RKO. Exactly
I
where I was
called
gonna
it.
go for it. Oh.
They're all over
Oh
the middle.
man, I don't know if that was 2 or 3. I get so distracted and so into the moment that I just stop paying attention to how many I'm at.
I guess they got a turret in the middle.
I'm headed that way, buddy. I don't know if I'll make it, but I'll definitely do my
I died
best.
anyway. Someone jumped in front of me.
See, where is this said turret?
Friendly
Oh, there it is. I got it. Down. Oh,
I should have had your back. My bad.
I
Yep,
know.
My bad.
I paid the price. Seeing lots of red dots on the radar. I'm hoping I can sneak up behind a set of them here. Got one. Oh, nope. There's too many. All right, let's pull out the claw, see if we can do some more major damage. So what would you say is your favorite Call of Duty game in the series, Tasty?
Call of Duty 4, the original one, very back in the day, like the first one, not the remastered. I want to be very clear. The original Call of Duty 4 gaming, gamers, gaming style, all of it. Just the whole feel of the game back then. It was amazing. Say a very, very close second would be Modern Warfare 2 for me.
Modern Warfare 2 is definitely at the top of my list. Always felt like the Modern Warfare 2, the weapons, the maps, everything was so balanced in that game. I felt like it wasn't as lopsided as we see in games such as Infinite Warfare with the variants and different things like that. I felt like Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of balance.
Yeah, that's one thing about these newer games I just really don't like, and I think Advanced Warfare may have had them as well, but these gun variants that were epic and legendary, and it's not, I will say it is not a pay-to-play feature, or you suggested, but by the same token, it's like, unless you just get really lucky or you play a ton, you're not going to get these variants on a consistent level, so if you just buy enough COD points and open enough crates, I don't know. It's kind of a gray line that.
Or you know what
I just
Call of
don't
Duty
like.
really, what Call of Duty really used
Call of
the
Dilly.
variants. Yes, Call of Duty. What they really use the variants to push is, of course, the season pass. With the season pass, I believe you get all the variants. So I think it definitely helps push some sales there. To be honest, I haven't bought a season pass or a map pack in a very long time. You know, generally what I find is that most of the people I play with on a regular basis don't buy them, so for me it's kind of pointless. You know, obviously I'd rather play with friends than play by myself. You always want to have, you know, better teammates.
And of course, with the recent issue Call of Duty had, you couldn't play with friends for like a week. Just want to point that out as well.
That is true. That did take an absurd amount of time to fix. I really feel like it should not have taken that long, but I don't know if maybe they were that maybe they had it fixed and they were just waiting to push it out with some other patches they had ready. You know, maybe they had a patch scheduled and they just didn't want to push one out and then push another one out. You know, I don't know. But I just try to think of anything that would make sense, and I can't make sense out of it myself.
Oh,
That was nasty. The slide
Cutting
here
around the
was
bend on the
unnecessary. I probably shouldn't have done that, but
Victory. Report to
and the slide
command
is apparently the new age teabagging, which seems a bit odd to me.
well, to me, I've grown in the habit of it only to pick up the scab bags, as I like to call them, which is the scavenger ammo packs that are dropped. You know, definitely when using these pistols, you're going to run out of ammo fast. You have to run scavenger. As we can see with my class setup here, I go with the 3 attachments and the sight on the pistols. I use the extended mags, the akimbos, and of course the laser attachment, because you're obviously going to be hip firing. And then I run the 2 perk ones, Ghost and Blind Eye, along with Scavenger, and that gives me my pick 10, if you will.
True that. And they then, just to kind of follow up on the last point we made about variants, they put that shit in the score streaks and
Yes.
ruin that. It's like, how far is this gonna go, man?
Yes,
you got
you do.
invisible scarabs. Ridiculous.
To me, I feel like there's probably no end to where they will take it. I think it will just continue to anything that can get people to purchase COD points or to purchase the season pass. Well, I think, you know, all these microtransactions that are working their way into games today. I really don't like the microtransaction approach. I mean, I understand it. You know, I agree that there is a lot of money and profit to be made in the microtransaction structure from a business standpoint, but at the same time, I just,
Team Deathmatch.
you know, I don't like it.
I feel like it does an injustice to the skills of certain gamers.
True. I think if it's incorporated well, then, you know, where if people want to purchase it to get things, you know, maybe a little faster, but not something that gives them such a concrete advantage. Teal team just took 2 of my kills that I had ready. But he did get there first, so maybe he deserved it. So now this map, Frontier, I actually thoroughly enjoy this map. I really like this map. I think it's laid out fairly well. I think it's fairly balanced with the routes that players can take from one side to the next, and I actually like this one.
I don't like how the bodies can float in midair and block bullets. I don't appreciate that.
I think that adds a little twist to it. Whether it's a good thing or bad thing, that I really can't say. We got some heat coming behind you. Oh, it's too late. You're dead. Oh.
There was 3 of them. Nothing I can do, man.
I understand. Do you have a strategy you like to utilize on this map, Tasty?
I definitely like to go underneath, and once again, just keep consistent with my strats across the board and try and get behind them. If that's not working, then sometimes I'll try my hand at sniping. If they have a couple snipers in the hall, I'll try and daddly-roo with them until they outsnipe me 90% of the time.
So you don't like to ride on top, huh? You prefer to lay down on the bottom. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, I like to be lazy. I don't really like being on the top. It's just too busy up there. I like being on the bottom and just kind of slowly working my way and letting them do most of the work.
I can understand that. Oh, I think I will. Alright, I've got a couple more 3 kills without dying. I've got to be very close. I didn't check my progress. We might end up getting it this game. Might end up unlocking the Black Sky. We'll have to see. Trying to chase somebody down back here in our spawn. Oh, I finally got him. But he did get one of our teammates before I was able to reach him. Go ahead and bust out the claw. Got one. I think there's another one on the stairs. Yep. Oh, I got him. Barely. That was a true fight for my life.
You are halfway there. Continue advancing.
See, this is the part of the game where I get really nervous because a lot of our team is in the middle. I don't know which side of the map they're going to be spawning on. Ran out of bullets for my claw on that one. Very unlucky. Lucky for him or her. Unlucky for me.
Oh, damn it, Angus.
Oh, I stole the scarab kill. That one's on me. So I've got 2 right now, looking for my 3rd. Got it.
Got some people on the med
Is
bay.
that enough for the Black Sky? No. Alright, gonna try to go for my 2nd set. Coming up behind them here. I got one. Ooh, somebody else stole that one. Uh-oh. Ooh. I saw a guy. Ooh, gosh. Ah, I got killed with the models. There's a version, legendary version called the Limbo.
Friendly counter UAV entering the
I prefer to call them the models. The M.2817 or whatever it is a little bit more than a mouthful, if you know what I'm saying.
I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity.
Got my sentry, baby.
Definitely put that sentry to work. We got a very comfortable lead right now, though, so I think we're definitely going to come out on top on this one. Ooh, I just got another 3. Yes! Just unlocked Black Sky. Yes! Yes!
We get it?
We got it. Oh, and then I get killed by the Scorchers immediately after that. But that is no problem. Just got Black Sky. Yes! That has been a long time coming. A lot of pain and suffering and emotional distress went into unlocking that Black Sky. So I'll go ahead and keep rolling with the Akimbos here until the match is over, since we're almost done. Then we'll actually check out.
Now, Angus?
Then we'll check out some of the, see what the Black Sky looks like on some of the weapons.
enemy UAV in
But from that point, we'll probably go back to the MV4, see if we can't, by some miracle of somebody to get maybe a nuke. Maybe. Probably not, but we'll see. I got my fingers nice and warm. Black Sky gave me the big confidence boost. We'll see what happens here. But definitely going to check it out on some of the weapons, see what it looks like.
Good job. The commander will be pleased.
I did not
First place
realize
on our team and 2nd place, both using the holding akimbo weapons. Imagine that.
I did not realize Toll King was still with us. He was originally the guy using the models, or I'm sorry, the RVNs on me. Wow, just got Black Sky. This right here is exactly why you keep a double XP token. After I unlocked Black Sky, I got 139,000 XP. 139,000. So we're definitely going to double that up. Give us an extra 139,000 for a.
Can you double? Can you double and keep using them over and over?
No, I wish. I wish. So, man, just got Black Sky. That is amazing. So, let's take a moment. Let's see what it looks like here on one of my personal favorites, which is the NV4. Oh, there she is. There she is, glowing. There's galaxies, nebulas, perhaps. Definitely pockets of gas and tasty Tasty knows a lot about pockets of gas.
Oh, I've had a couple pockets of gas get stuck in my solar
Oh yeah.
system, if you will.
So the Black Sky is an animated camo, as you can see. It kind of floats around on there. Definitely, I like it. I love it. Let's take a look, see what it looks like on some of the other weapons here. Got the Reaver. That's pretty nice. I actually have the machete version for those one-hit melee kills. Can't go wrong with that. You got any personal favorites? Let's see. You said yours was the RPR. Let's check that out. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Gives it a certain aura or a certain glow, if you will.
I wish you could give people camos.
Oh.
Oh, God.
If I could give you a camo, I probably would not. Just because you never give me the recognition I deserve. So another one of my personal favorites is the Raw. I'm a big fan of the LMGs. I like the massive amounts of bullets you have at your disposal. Oh man, she's a beauty. The Raw is an absolute beauty. Got a nice bag down there. Ammo bag.
Oh, of course. That's
of course.
Exactly what
right, right. Oh, the Raw definitely looks nice. The Mauler Mammoth is actually another favorite of mine. It's a 2-bullet kill, so can't go wrong there. Oh, definitely looks nice. I don't know. I don't like how some of it stays without the Black Sky camo. Some of it stays the traditional chrome or metal look, but still, it looks beautiful. So we'll check out. Let's check out one of these snipers, the longbow. Oh yeah, just fully covered. I mean, even the scope has black sky camo on it. Like, and when I say the scope, I mean even the lens of the scope. Very nice, very nice.
That's unrealistic. That would get in the way
nice.
of trying to aim.
Very, very nice. All right. Well, man, that is a weight off my proverbial shoulders there. Let's take a look at some of the launchers. See what they look like. We got the howitzer. Now, oh yeah, this is the actual launcher, not the howitzer. The Spartan. Let's see what the howitzer looks like. Now, I did have a little bit of trouble with some of the howitzer challenges, but I'm very skilled with the launchers. Oh yeah, that howitzer looks nice. Nice. Let's check out one of the handguns. I like the Kindles. See if we can check out these Kindles. Ooh, sweet. Sweet. That is a beaut. Alright, Tasty, let's go ahead and keep playing. I will, can't remember if I already did or not, but let's definitely, oh yep, put the Black Sky on my MV4. So I use the Fallout because it has the nuke ability. And let's see if maybe we can't get lucky here.
Well, folks, I just realized I've been talking with my mic off the whole time, so that was definitely an interesting.
That's classic Tasty.
Yep. Feel like a total dumbass right now.
You can always count on these epic fails from Tasty. He's well known for them.
Do you want to maybe start a new broadcast just so we can maybe split the video up to be more clear of which one's a nuke and which one's a Black Sky, or you just want to roll with what we got?
Oh, sure, yeah, that's fine. So all right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed me getting Black Sky as much as I did. Oh man, I can't tell you how good it feels. It's a major achievement, even though Tasty will never admit it. In my opinion, probably due to some jealousy that he could not achieve such success. But
If anyone
man,
else gets Black Sky, you deserve it and you earned it. Angus cheated for it. Don't let him tell you any different.
I most certainly did not. But thanks for watching. So we're going to take a quick little couple-minute break here and be right back to play some more and show off some of our new Black Sky and maybe potentially, if we're super lucky, get a nuke. So thanks for watching, everybody.
And until next time, stay satisfied.